Alright, that should be everything set up. Double check, make sure I've got everything going. Alright, checking the game. Looks like everything's working there. JJ's not online just yet, but... Or maybe she is. Just a sec. Nope, not yet. Sorry about keep reloading the... Oh, waiting in queue. Alright, JJ. That's okay. That's fine. I really like the way that my Dark Knight looks when I'm wearing the Shire gear, and then I have the level 60 sword. Is this one? High steel guillotine. Just a big fat slab of steel on your back. Yeah, big old claymores. There we go. Alright. Now that everyone's here, let's get started for our very, very late Halloween in January. Wages of Mercy, huh? So I decided Temple Knight struggles to meet your gaze. Ooh, a new Dark Knight. That should be interesting. It would seem, sir, that my comrades have misjudged you. I realize this now, having witnessed the lengths to which Lord Drillamont will go for your sake. JJ running to make a glam for our Halloween. There can be no doubt that you are a true friend to Ishgard, which is fortunate, as we have urgent need of one with your skills. Really? One with my skills, huh? Pray accompany me to the Behemoth's Dominion at once. Julie digging up an old black mage glam. I even made sure to get a good minion. Edda, of course. And a good mount for this. I love the weird, goofy way your character sits on top of the Ahriman since it's so small. There's a Halloween version of the Ahriman. What's the difference on it? Your scythe one, but we can match. Trying to send me game. Okay. Down into the tunnels first. It's orange and has a hat and shoots pumpkin lasers. Yeah, that's definitely a Halloween version. Oh look, Null is up. I've already killed him like 5 times, I think. So I'm good. Just the noises the Ahriman makes as well are so bad. Witch Coty or werewolf? I don't know, actually. Either one of those sounds like it'd be great for this. Make me choose werewolf. I'm dressing as Sonic. Werewolf, JJ. Werewolf. Definitely werewolf. Absolutely werewolf. Oh, yeah. There's a demon among us, sir. A fiend which cannot be suffered to live. Lord Drillamont may be willing to let a dangerous vigilante roam free, but we are not so foolish. Yep, among us. A demon amogus. Sort of hero maims and murders knights sworn to the Holy See. None I know. Heretic you are, and a heretic you shall die. Oh wow, not surprising, but still, kinda hilarious. Now this seems more like the Ishgard I remember. Right? This seems much more like the Ishgard I remember. Oh, he's a Dark Knight? We have to kill him. Dude, you didn't even help your friends fight. Vile fiend, do not think you can conceal your true nature from them forever. We will expose you for the abomination that you are, I swear it. Wielder of dark arts, consort of The Dark Knight has literally nothing to do with dragons, dude. I will bring you to justice even if it costs me my life. Shall we oblige him then? New Dark Knight. At least since he's not wearing a mask and a helmet and all that, this one's probably not just a fragment of my own personality. Well, are you gonna kill him or shall I? You're one of them too, aren't you? Really? The black armor and the giant sword didn't give it away, dude? This is the part where you beg for your life. Leave these lands if you value your lives. We will not show you mercy again. I pray you do not make a habit of following men plotting to kill you into secluded areas. Well, so what if I do? They haven't succeeded yet. Or did you learn naught from Frey? So you do know of him. I thought him fallen at the trial, but then I heard whispers of a man seen wielding his sword in battle. Tell me, what became of him? How did you learn the arts? Pretty sure he did die at the trial. Or after the trial. I literally just touched his crystal and it immediately fragmented a piece of my personality out that was really pissed at everybody. The gods. Now that I think on it, it's not the first time I've heard such a tale. We who consort with the darkness are never truly whole. There will ever be a part of us yearning to be free. We trained together, Frey and I. His was a strength beyond reckoning, but alas, it was not enough. Warms my heart to see that you carry on his legacy. You have learned as much as you have with only his soul crystal to guide you, speaks your potential. I really didn't realize we were gonna meet Frey's, like, sparring buddy. It's a matter I would discuss with you, but not here. Name is Sidurgu, where I look for me at the Forgotten Night in Ishgard. What is that? I am the imposter now. Sonic look like. You don't know? JJ don't have gloves that match him. Expeditioner's gloves. Those digging me not being able to wear hats. He's going to crucify you. When I don't have Expeditioner gloves. Hold on, then that's fine. Blue and red off to the market. Too late, on my way to the market board. You guys are just all going crazy about getting all your glams together. So you guys like freak out and chat about, gotta get the glam ready, gotta get the glam ready. Pretty sure the reason that Liz dotes on you is because you keep threatening to murder them. JJ. Given the circumstances under which you embarked upon this path, I fear you do not yet understand what it means to be a Dark Knight. The first of us bared steel against one of the clergy. This is true. Sacrificed everything he once held dear in the name of justice. So must all who would walk in his footsteps. Mayhap you think this will earn you the love of the common man. You are wrong. To many, you will forever be a criminal. A fiend who sows chaos and discord. These people will listen to the lies of our enemies. They will do their utmost to cast you out, or worse, as they did to Frey. If you are not prepared to deal with these consequences, then surrender your sword and soul crystal to me now. I'm good, dude. You claim conviction, but your actions speak otherwise. You spared a man who tried to murder you. Mercy, some would call it. Idiocy, I name it. That's right. I followed him and gave him the mercy he truly deserved. Look at me. Tell me what you see. First-ish Guardians to encounter Aura saw Dravanians. We had fled Garlemald's army, only to come to a land where we were mistaken for another nation's mortal enemy. They bared steel and came to kill us, but we did not die so easily. We spared them and sent them on their way. How do you think they repaid our kindness? With fire and blood, with death for every man, woman, and child. Make no mistake, these are the wages of mercy. You would walk the path, then you must accept this truth. Your enemies already have. Wow, what an uplifting start to the new quest line. Betrayed by Ishgardian Knights. After the last one ended with so many people being like, no, totally, we'll cover this fact up for you. Don't worry about it. No one will ever hear about it, right? I get met immediately in the next quest with betrayal by a bunch of Ishgard Knights, and a dude who's like, yeah, no, forget your mercy. I murdered the dude you let survive. Like that. I threatened JJ of constantly threatening Lys's life. And you're like, fair enough. Thirst for blood is never quenched. This bitch has no good blues. What are you threatening the die monger now, JJ? What if I am? Ooh, salted earth. Unaspected damage to any who enter. Proof of your murderous intent. See you yet walk the path, but it is well that you do. This is a matter I can discuss only with another Dark Knight. Swear to me that you will speak of it to no one else. Thank you, and I shall begin at the beginning. Our master in his final moments spoke to Frey and me in riddles. A heart bleeds, a man weeps, a soul burns. Thence comes darkness to consume. Yet even in the depths the flame endures. Submit to the flame and harness the abyss. Frey and I did not understand his words. We hoped their meaning would become clear to us in the course of our duties as Dark Knights. And so we carried on, following the creed, until one day we found her. Okay, who is she? Go on, Riel. He can be trusted. Alright. Alone's blessings be upon you, sir. Right then. She was fleeing from a unit of Temple Knights at the time, who were clearly intent on doing her harm. Needless to say, Frey and I took issue with that, and chose to intervene. We went to ground after that, but Frey was caught out in the streets while fetching supplies. Sec. I cannot protect her. Not from the Temple Knights. Not by myself. Not even sure why they seek her. Only that should I fail, her life is forfeit. Help me, and I shall share with you my arts. When we have reached the limits of my knowledge, mayhap we can unravel the mystery of my master's final words together. I can offer you naught else, What say you? And it is settled. We shall both serve as her guardians. But you have something to say to Ash, Riel. Just stares. So fast, even light shall not see me. You've been sold to Zodiark. Or you replied, who? We're all servant of the Dark Lord. Yes? They said I was an abomination, that I had to die to atone for my sins. Huh. No parents, probably murdered. He doesn't talk as much, not since Frey left. You guys are still screaming at each other about to die in chat. Sometimes he hardly speaks a word, other times. But I know he would never hurt me. Excuse me, Ashran, was it? You'll look after Sid too, won't you? Thank you, that puts my mind at ease. Alright, that's enough of that. More important matters. JJ, you read your silly little quest dialogue and leave me to bully. Like I said before, I'm not quite sure why the Temple Knights are after Riel. They seem to believe something is wrong with her. For the life of me, I cannot imagine what it could be. However, there may be a way to find out. The other day, I overheard a curious tale from a House High-Inart Knight, recently returned from Camp Cloudtop. He spoke of Vanu healers who could see their patients' ether. Sorry, Riel was talking or not talking about her parents, and I guess I messed that up. So skilled were these healers that they could diagnose ailments with a glance. It may be not more than a fantastical tale told by a man in his cups, but even so, if there's a chance we could learn what, if aught, ails Riel, I dare say we must take it. Let us go to Camp Cloudtop and begin our search for a healer there. That it? Yeah, there they are. Right then. Vanu are not wont to parley with outsiders under most circumstances. However, they may be willing to receive us if we come bearing a suitable offering. I am told they use Gastornis feathers in their rituals. Mayhap that would suffice. Must ask that you prepare our offering while I look after Riel. Once you have it, we can journey to Vundu Ok Bendu together and entreat one of their healers to examine her. Stornis, yep. That good? Yep. Wait, is that? No, you probably can fly over there. I thought that might have been the Never Reap or whatever dungeon that we went into earlier. Dealing with someone. What? Why is someone doing that on your FC's floor, JJ? Oh, that's a new target that I've never hunted before. Oceania as an alt, and she sent a message in our book. Oh. Where are you? There you are. Yeah, pretty sure I never hunted this one before. It's only a rank B, so... should be able to handle it fine on my own. Especially when I'm 10 levels ahead of it. She's kinda a menace. You're never meeting her. Okay then. Guess for the sake of JJ's sanity, I'll pick up these sections of the map that I don't have yet while I'm here. For the coolest I've ever get in my life, I will... What? Your friend with the alt calls you a simp? Let me guess, JJ. For Asians, right? Okay, yes, that, but... Or I make a new friend and spend a lot of time with them. No, I just like them. I think this is the last section. Yep, there you go, JJ. Finished mapping this section of the realm. I don't know if that's the last one in Heaven's Word. I might have one more, but I'm not sure. A new healer. Those are fate targets. I don't want to deal with that right now. What Mistral Gale blows netherlings this far? Away with you! Away! Here, have some feathers. I like that. JJ, this glam is horrendous. Liz, good. Netherling knows the ways of the Fundu well. Let storm clouds give way to warm sunshine. Say your piece. She will do as we ask. Yep, she will. Bring forth the child, Netherlings. Let me look upon her face and know her heart. Soft rains to soothe your heart, little one. Don't be afraid. But the sun drop dance was meant to show your courage and might and instill fear in your enemies. Why is it being used by a healer? Reek of the winds, let thy soul take flight. Bathe in the mists and show me thy light. Come, come, show me thy light. What tempestuous winds rage beneath tranquil clouds? What great spirit dwells within you? Speak plain, Vanu. This is no child. This is, The Tramontane follows you, Netherlings. You cannot remain here. Be gone from our lands. Wait, I don't... God damn it! Ready your blade, Ashran. We've been followed. Over there, someone's coming. What happened, Julie? Some healer terrify you? It's good, love to see it. Oh, you're the terrifying healer. Ready to go fast, break the sound barrier. Blood for the blood lily. I'm a healer, but... most intimidating beings in all of existence. Yes, yes they are. Healers will gladly sacrifice your blood to feed their flowers and rescue you into death just to giggle. They're the most terrifying beings in all of existence. JJ, I'm coming for you. As you get to my zone, just screaming. That's interesting. Adventurers, returner, and mentor party members will now receive an EXP bonus until... Oh, probably because you guys are level 90 and finally got close enough to me for the game to notice that. But let's see who followed us. Uh-oh. Julie's in the zone too. They're all coming for me now. Wow, you guys were so weak that literally the wind sprite outlived all of you. Real dangerous threat following us around. Oh, it's actually because you're a mentor, Liz. Oh. Alright, Asher's a dark knight. You may run, but I will be with you for 3. JJ. Oh, he killed a couple as well. That should be the last of them. I've seen these ones about before. They don't answer to the Lord Commander, or so I hear. JJ. Put on a Sonic the Hedgehog glam and just can't stop sprinting around me. Bastards thought to take us outside the city, away from prying eyes. Don't want to be seen murdering a girl in the streets of the Holy See, do they? Even their staunchest supporters couldn't abide that. Seems our new friend has already abandoned us. Not for it then. Back to Ishgard we go. JJ just miming it up around us. Come along, Riel. Be a sec. Alright. Flex on you real quick. Pull out the links. Nice squeeze. What the heck? That is a heck of a mount. It's like Gundam Midgardsormr. Shadowbringer's all trial mounts mount. Okay, so that's like the Firebird for Shadowbringers, basically. Every Drago get mech. Where are we going? Oh, back to Ishgard now. I still haven't managed to finish an entire section of the game's mounts. I'm almost there with the Realm Reborn ones. I think the only one I still need is a Freets. Wait, wrong place. Yeah, I'm pretty sure the only horse I still need is a Freets. So I've got Leviathan, Ramu, Shiva, Titan, and Garuda. And then I've got a couple of the birds, but only two of them, I think. I think the ones I still need on the birds are probably the Triad, I'm guessing, are the other ones I'm still missing. Because I've got Ravana and Thornton. I trust you no longer dispute the true nature of the Temple Knights. Murderers and thieves who drape themselves in the trappings of righteousness. Love Sophia EX. Let's do them, please. Scales mechanic is so fun. Yeah, the scales mechanic is pretty interesting. Plus just excessive amounts of booba from Sophia, side and under. She did Sophia normal and it was just us and I fell off. I think when we went into when we went into Sophia normal, it was it the four of us? I think it was the four of us when we did the Warring Triad normal versions. Do you not see, Ashran? We are all that stands between them and their prey. There's no justice for these monsters save that which we must deliver. We'll see them answer for their sins, I swear it. If I have to drown in the abyss to see it done, I will. I know that when it was just me and you, JJ, is when we started the Sky Pirate stuff. We did the first raid in that series, but we saved the rest of the Sky Pirate stuff for when the rest of you guys were here. Yeah, and you spent like half an hour freaking out because you hate Kate Sith. Or actually, from what I understand, your entire group of friends hates Kate Sith. Excuse me, I do. I like him, he's cute. Julie. Where's Julie likes him? Actually, I think the Kate Sith in the Sky Pirates raid is supposed to be female. Although it's a... Oh, no, wait, it's not a mammoth. It's not a minion. It's a familiar, so I guess it would be gendered. I think she's supposed to be female. I don't remember, though, for certain. I think when I was playing it on the trial account, I remember them saying something about that or referring to it as her. Listen, there is a charm to creepy cute things. You love FF7's Kate Sith? Yeah. How is FF7's Kate Sith fine and 14's is not? They're pretty similar. Although I guess not quite as lanky in FF7. From what I understand, JJ, you bothered to ask Ren, I think it was, and Ren said that, like, hated Kate Sith because they had played 7. Ashed their limbs. Ash, Sid, I wanted to thank you both for protecting me earlier, and apologize for getting you two hurt. I did ask credit, he was like, no. Don't be foolish, you've not to apologize for. Oh, I experienced FF7. FF7 was the first Final Fantasy game I ever played, and it was also the, like, I'd played video games before that, but I just played them for fun, or whatever, like the way you would play with toys, little action figures or things like that is how I basically treated video games. It was when I played FF7 that I actually, like, started to think of myself as a gamer and really loved games. 14's Kate Sith looks like a stick of malnourished mosquito. In any case, at least we learned something of our enemy's motives. Not that I have the faintest inkling of what the healer meant by Great Spirit. Sturdu shares with you his knowledge of the Abyss. First FF game. Bought 15 a few weeks ago. Haven't gotten very far. Yeah, I played through 15. I started 15 when it first came out and didn't get too far, and then I eventually ended up playing all the way through it when the Royal Edition came out. I played through most of the later FFs, like the 3D era on 7, 8, 9, 10. I touched 10-2, didn't get very far in it. 10 and 10-2 were never really my favorites, though. I didn't really like the characters. Never touched 11. Played through 12, I think, twice. 13 and 13-2, but never 13-3 because I got really sick of the whole lightning and all those characters and all that by the time that one came out. And then 14, probably upwards of 500 or 600 hours now. And both on the trial account and this account, probably around 500 or 600 hours now. And then 15 all the way through. And I have gone back. I've managed to go, I don't know, I touched 1, touched 2, played all the way through 3, no, got about halfway through 3, played all the way through 4, 5, and 6. FF25. I played a bit of 25. No one plays 7. Wait, 15, not 25. Ah, yes, FF25. I'd be like 46 by the time that shit happens. Uh-huh. Holy crap, Liz. 5,112 hours on 14. Julie, 4,468 hours just on that character. Isn't it like playtime? Total playtime on this character, 26 days, 9 hours, 47 minutes. And a couple of hours here and there on alts that I've been trying to build up so I can create my own little bard trio. I haven't gotten very far with them. Two alts up to Heaven's Word. I haven't gotten very far with my alts. I basically am like starting them as archers and building them up to bards so that I can get the performance. Damn, you guys have a lot of time on these characters. 1 alt all the way through Shadowbringers. Ooh, plunge. Jumping attack. Oh, it's a gap closer. Okay. So a great spirit dwells within Riel. That shaman is to be believed. We need answers, Ashran, and I can think of no one better to ask than those who commune with spirits regularly. Speak of Gridania's conjurers, who can hear the voices of the 12's wood, so it is said. Literally adore Julius. He's your baby and you have all these memories. Yeah, I can see why you have so much time on your main then. Want to leave Heaven's Word on any of your alts? Because of oh, yeah. So you don't want to play through the vault on any of your alts because at least then he's still alive. Yeah. I am in denial. Dude, you want some, like, major vault vibes? You should look at, Captain Grimm on YouTube. Just recently did a video that was all about, like, healer woes during the, like, cutscenes, right? It's like healers with all these healing and resurrection spells and what they have to go through in the middle of cutscenes because they just don't let you be a healer then. You actually played through the vault as a healer. Oh god, yep. Yeah, that's pretty bad. It's just as well. Frey told me she had an aptitude for their arts. What had taken him moons to learn, she mastered in days. Sometimes these talents run in the family, he said. Mayhap her ancestors were conjurers after a fashion. Whatever the reason, there's no guarantee it is related to what the shaman said. Why the Temple Knights wish her dead. Past experience is any indication. They will be tracking us the moment we leave the city. It's not a question of if they will attack us, but when. You will be ready for them, I see. Then let us be off. The road should be safe so far as Camp Dragonhead. You guys are matching. I'm just a blue furry with red shoes. They're close. I can feel it. Really solidifying your place as comedic support in the friend group. Stay with Riel. I'm going to scout out the road to the observatorium. Follow at a distance. If they come, do whatever it takes to see her safely inside the walls. Good. That's a promise. Hey, Riel, you're glowing. I'm ready, Ash. Whatever you are. Oh, another one of those. Alright, be right back, guys. Hate when the game does that. Can't you just drop me in a duty without my party if you don't want me to be in a party? Why do you have to make me leave it? I got, oh, Salted Earth. Kind of an AoE-ish, but it's a... I guess it's more like a dot, in a sense. Nope, that didn't work. Because they're charging straight at her. No, you don't, idiots. Stay dead. Interesting that the title they give her is the Voiceless. Nope, they just won't stop. They just refuse to stop until they get to her, pretty much. Surrender the girl, there's no escape. Whatever, I'll just stick with her until they get to us. Get off of her. You too, get off of her, leave her alone. Idiots. I kind of love how, like, the MSQ is just fine and everyone in Ishgard is just fine with the fact that when you're doing, like, job quests, you basically murder dozens of Temple Knights. And you're a known Dark Knight. Although I guess if they really did manage to cover up what happened in Whitebrim Front, most people wouldn't know you're a Dark Knight except for this group that within the Temple Knights that seems to be hunting you down. Wait, is he trying to flee? No, you're not. Forget you. Of course, Magic Pixel. Yep, Magic Pixel. They won't let me kill him before he flees. Okay. Looks like Julie is the party leader, so I'll need another invite at some point. Ashran, thank the gods you're alright. I should have known they would strike when we were apart. Oh, can't do it until I'm out of this dialogue, I guess. You're certain to return with reinforcements ere long. We must press on south into Gridanian territory. Till we reach the city proper, we cannot be assured of safety. We leave now, Riel. You can rest once we reach Stillglade Fane. There we go. Whew. Lots of people gathered around today. Conjurers. Go talk to Isumiyan. It's kind of funny to be coming to Gridania as a Dark Knight. Though I suppose it's not like I'm damaging the environment or anything. Dark Knights mostly funnel their own ether. Ah, Ashran. You're come to continue your studies. Not exactly. I'm kind of on the other side of the scale here this time, dude. A great spirit, is it? If it please, I would examine this girl myself. This is the very least I can do for one who has ever been a friend of the Twelves Wood. But where are they? Apologies for our late arrival. Riel grew tired and I had to carry her part of the way. I could have kept walking. Our burdens need not be our own, child. There is no shame in sharing a weight. Who's the boy? Ah, I am Brother Isumiyan, master of this guild. Though you will labor to believe it, young man, I am several times your age. Yep. You must be Riel. Ashran has told me all about you. Pray, come closer, and take your ease. I ask that you close your eyes and listen to my words. Breathe deep. Feel the myriad life around you. Be as one with the world. Well? Banu Shaman spoke true after a fashion. Her spiritual presence belies her years. It's clearly not the product of training, rather an innate power with which she radiates, akin to that of the elementals or the Dravanians. You can't be serious. She's just a girl. Yes, she is. A very special girl. Mayhap you are familiar with the tale of the boy and the dragon gay. No? Hardly surprising. The Archbishop declared it a heretic's tale, and with good cause. It is a corruption of an older legend in which a man partakes of dragon blood, and in so doing becomes one himself. Yeah. Pretty much any Elizan in existence can do that. Julie! Dragon gay! Rumor has it that heretics hold such rituals for this very purpose. There is truth in such tales. When the dragon is gay. Okay, now it's the fan fiction of the boy and the dragon gay. Perchance she has ingested the blood of an ancient dragon. Yes, very yes. What? She's not some half-crazed lunatic. I make no accusations, only offer a possible explanation. Moreover, who is to say that she did so knowingly? You... Excuse me, Pray forgive me. I did not mean to cause you distress. You have nothing to fear, my child. You are in perfect health and blessed with 2 loyal guardians. Would that others could say the same. Igriel would benefit from a brief respite before returning to Ishgard, unused to the rigors of the road as she is. Why not show her to the Carline Canopy? An eel pie can do wonders for the soul. Thank you for your time. What's that? Oh! Amdapor Keep Hard. I didn't realize I hadn't picked that one up yet. Okay, might as well. I got the whole group here. Genuinely hate your Sonic Glam? Change, I shall. It was a funny meme, but you hate your Sonic Glam. Well, glad am I of your presence, Astrid. Dwellswood has need of your potent arts once more. It's not serious, he doesn't look right. Following your deeds in the lost city of Amdapor, we had thought the darkness lifted, its haunted walls freed from nightmare. Thus did we enter the ruins, the elementals at our side, intent upon returning that decaying edifice to the forest. Actually, the more he speaks, the more this seems like the perfect thing for us to run in this late Halloween and anyway, you know what I mean? I mean, Hawk Manor might be a little more perfect, but Amdapor Keep sounds like it'll work. Liz, I wish I made a Sonic Glam when I went Lala. Oh, man! If you had made a Sonic Glam when you went Lala, and then JJ made the Sonic Glam now, it could be Sonic Generations. Yes, clown outfit. Okay, so we should run Amdapor hard after I do All Saints Wake, so that we have the clown outfits. I had 2 chances. Femme and male Lala before? Yeah. Okay. So we'll finish up Dark Knight and then run All Saints so we all get the clown glam, and then we can run Amdapor that way. Did we enter the ruins? Yeah. Only for our immortal companions to withdraw without warning. From their agitated whisperings, we later gleaned that an entity of daunting power yet lingers within the bowels of this city. Just clowning around with the friends. Till this being is put down, the elementals appear loath to return. I pray you visit Raya Osena, where she awaits at Camp Tranquil, and answer her plea for assistance. Oh yeah, the real clown moment is not being able to wear the clown hat as a Viera. Yeah, it's so bad, dude. Yeah, if they would at least give you guys the nose, that'd be good. Try. Okay. What? Found some magic magic that lets you, but after it broke my game and I had to re-download it never again. Oh god. Jeez. You found a mod for it, JJ, but it completely busted your game. Hate when that stuff happens. Fairy tales and fantasies? This is what he has to offer us? Heretics, I understand, but I expected better from the bloody head of the Conjurers Guild. And you, why didn't you speak up for yourself? Huh. Riel! There were no windows, just walls of stone with little cracks to tempt your fingers, and iron bars colder than ice. I couldn't tell when it was raining, whether it was day or night. She didn't say I drank blood. All she said was, "It's better this way." At least if they catch me, they'll just kill me this time. I finished my apple. Go ahead. It's not a sin if someone made you do it. I didn't. I won't let them hurt you. I know. You want another one? No, thank you. Right then. Keep an eye on her until she's finished eating, would you? I could do with some fresh air. That one. Oh, that was weird. I come back to my game, she's not there, so I imagine I have to go somewhere else and she just hasn't spawned in behind me or something. This is just weird. Thank you for waiting with me, Ashra. Shall we go and find Sid? Well, I've had my fill of the forest. Back to Ishgard, then. I think Riel and I can manage on our own for now. Really? I think Ishgard's like the worst place you could take her, dude. Shall we? Why don't you guys just go live somewhere where they don't give a crap about, like, Ishgard and the heretics and all that nonsense? Do I have enough that I could probably get something, but not much. Oh, I'm gonna need to spend my wolf marks pretty soon. Honestly, I still don't enjoy playing the PvP that much, but it is a way that it is one of the varied ways that I can level up my DPS classes. So I use it. At least I run it like once a day for the frontline bonus. It was a blessedly uneventful journey. Mayhap the Temple Knights were still nursing the injuries you gave them. Riel was worried they might try to ambush you on the road. I assured her you would be fine. Just apologize, Ashford. For all you have done for us, I fear I have yet to adequately recompense you. I will continue to share with you what skills I can. Alas, I fear we are near the limits of my knowledge. Oh, we're only at level 54, dude. We've still got a couple chances. Next is unaspected damage 150 to target and all enemies nearby. Shares a recast timer with Carve and Spit. Don't know that one, so I probably don't have it yet. That's an instant cast, which means that would go right about here. Plunge. That's the gap closer. Okay. Unaspected damage. Yeah, that's an AoE. Instant cast OGCD. Yeah, I know exactly where that one will go. I've been thinking, Ashrin. Pajal likened Riel's spiritual presence to that of a Dravanian. Hence why he suggested she had partaken of dragon blood. Regardless of the cause, if she does hold some affinity with dragons, she will never be safe here in Ishgard. I already know that, Sid. That's why I said we shouldn't come back here. If being the operative word, of course. We need to know for certain, which means we must parley with the Dravanian. Not be easy, I realize. Dravanians are not wont to entertain outsiders, especially ones hailing from Ishgard. You've spoken with their leaders? Beg pardon, I did not think you would so readily admit it. Well, pray lead the way, Ashrin. Yeah, this is very, very much like a, you should be playing this while you're doing Heaven's Word, not after, right? Because every single aspect of the MSQ is like, none of this storyline matters by the time you get to hear after Heaven's Word. Because he's like, spoken with their leaders, I didn't think you'd admit that. Why? I'm at a point in the MSQ where there's a peace treaty between the dragons and the Ellison. Honestly, I'm glad there's a lot of extra side stuff I've been wanting to do, because I still want to get... Yeah, there's a couple classes I still need to gain a couple levels on before I want to go into the MSQ again, because I want to play as those. Hey, Vidofnir. So keep us curious company, mortal. I see. Though I trust in thy words, thy companions are unknown to me. A token, then, for them to declare their intent. I would have them gather up grown alm in Avalonia fallen, and bring it to me. But where the beasts which are drawn by their fragrance? Right then. Gathering flowers for a dragon. No point in questioning it. Riel and I will search the lands north of here together. You take the south. I need to remember there's a quick way to get into that second level of Annex Shrine. So I don't have to run up the stairs every time. Have I... Nope, haven't finished this map. I think this is the last one that I have unfinished. I'll double check later at some point. There, got that section. Now if they send me north at some point, I'll get the others. Let me double check this. Yep, that's a gap closer. Okay, just wanted to make sure. I think I need to circle around, because I believe it's out this side. Yep, there it is. At least I think that's the right one. Let's see. Nope. That's the third floor. And it's this one. Okay, it's right underneath it. There we go. Much faster. Such fragile, fleeting creations. Bring them close, mortal, that I might breathe deep of their essence. That which passeth into death liveth on in memory. One prepareth now for the journey. Bid farewell to her and mourn, and find the answer thou seekest. Oh, so we're going to see a dragon that's dying? I guess these must be the dragon's version of Nymea lilies or something. We linger a while longer, hunter. Soon my soul shall take wing. I shall miss this. Vidofnir bade you come to me. His scent entwined. Ah, I see now. We seek no quarrel, Ancient One, only answers. Come forward, child. There you are, my beloved. How long hath it been since we soared through the mists? What did you say? Silence, Dark One. He liveth on in you, child. Blood of my beloved floweth strong in thy veins. Yet, mingled as it is, 'twas not thee who partook of his essence. Were it not so, thou wouldst have been overcome. Huh. Did her pregnant mother drink dragon blood? Thy progenitors drank deep to spur their own yeah. Then it's true. And the Temple Knights knew? They will never stop. They cannot, even if we flee Ishgard. If we could but harness the abyss. Thou speakest strange, Dark One. What dost thou seek? Oh, Shrouded in thy rancor, thou standest apart from thy charge. The folly of youth, even the tiny beings who frolic in the mists of Sohm all, know a better way. What? Who? No more, Dark One. No more. Farewell, child. Fly free for us. Goodbye, and thank you. There's not more for us here. To Ishgard. Really? To Ishgard? She just mentioned tiny beings in Sohm all. I'm pretty sure I have an idea of what she's talking about. Let's not go all the way back to Ishgard to talk about it. What are... This a lap pillow? What? What tweet? Which tweet are you guys talking about? Because I did a few of them today. The one with the cat. That does not narrow it down, JJ. You know that. Oh, my going live tweet? The one with the Cheshire cat? Is that the one you're talking about? Scared me so much. Oh, the censored one. Yeah, the censored one. I saw that Twitter had opened up its own self-censoring one, so I decided to put some really gratuitous sexual stuff on there. Not my fault. This changes nothing. I swore an oath to protect her, and I mean to uphold it, no matter the cost. So these are the knights who would defy the will of Halone. She's found us. My lady surely knows she will find few friends here. Blessed are we who abide in her grace, for we shall never be forsaken. One day, I, Istride de Calinon, shall walk in her halls, and you shall answer for your deeds. Not interested in your fury. You stand before her and claim that you were righteous, that it was just to take so many lives in defense of that abomination. I'll stand before her and claim that every one of you was a conceited, egotistical piece of garbage that threatened a little girl's life for no good reason. Repent your sins and surrender it to me. The Fury may yet spare your souls. So yours is the righteous cause. To condemn a girl to death for her parents' deeds, this is the will of Halone. Yes, yes it is. If you will not see reason, even with full knowledge of the facts, then I make to you all a final offer. Submit to a trial by combat. Okay, I'll do that. Survive and you may go in peace. Fall and it is mine. Refuse and I will put this tavern to the torch and have the heads of every man, woman, and child. Real justified and righteous, aren't you, lady? Burn a tavern full of innocent people and kill everyone in there and chop their heads off. Yeah, these Guardian Knights are really righteous and holy. No thanks. Not interested in buying followers, anybody. Idiots that come in here and at the very first time they put anything in chat, it's buy followers. Anyone who dares harbor you will suffer the same, here or elsewhere. This I swear to you. Would that we could settle this here and now. I'd wager your men at the doors would take offense. As you wish, my lady. You shall have your trial. I shall send a messenger with details. Mother, wait. Uh-huh. I should have had them cut out your tongue. Okay, then. Real, what in the seven hells is going on? She told them to take me. Said I wasn't hers. That I was... Why didn't you tell me this was all your mother's doing? I bled for you. Frey died for you. We had a right to know. I didn't mean for... God's damn it all. Leave us. I need time to think. About what? If you won't fight for her, I'll go to the trial by myself, dude. It's all pretty simple. I don't care if it's her mother or not. It's all very simple. She's a kid. Stop. Exactly. Whether that's her mother or not doesn't matter. It's all very simple. They're trying to destroy an innocent kid. Thought there was actual... JJ. I love that. I thought there was actual pussy behind that. It's like, well, that was the point, JJ. The trolling that you can do with the... Yeah, with the self-censoring that you can do on Twitter. Everyone's using it to just mess with people. Good. Yes, bloodthirst. Should I eat? Pizza. I have to slam you against the wall. Shut up. Flames in the abyss. An anger you know all too well smolders within Sitter. Yeah. Unfortunately, my new teacher's letting his own anger get the better of him. Took considerable effort, but at last I have learned the whole truth. I am the bullier here. I shall not be bullied, JJ. Attend me, Ash. I have a right to know. Countless generations, the sons and daughters of House Kalinot have pledged themselves to the church, so devoted to the faith they are. Many rose to positions of great prominence within the clergy. And for a time, Countess Ystride de Kalinot was poised to do the same. When she and her husband celebrated the birth of their firstborn, the futures of the house seemed brighter than ever. That is, until years later, when the Inquisitors came. Information gleaned during an interrogation had implicated her husband as a heretic. Okay. So her father drank of dragon blood before hooking up with her mother. Alright. When the Countess confronted him with these allegations, he brought a vial to his lips and completed his transformation. One he proudly declared was decades in the making. Oh, I see. So he'd been slowly partaking of dragon's blood for years and years before finally finishing it when they found him out. Temple Knights slew him as he tried to rip out her throat. Afterwards, she had Riel locked away in the deepest cell she could find. Madness. What monster thinks to find absolution in her daughter's death? Mustn't go, she'll kill you. No, she won't. She really won't. I'm the Warrior of Light. I have plot armor. No one's gonna kill me suddenly. Not unless it's very story related and like at the very end of Endwalker, I'd say. If at all. She'll kill us anyway if we don't. I know what I'm doing, Riel. I have a plan. Ashran, recall you the dragon's words when we told her of our dark arts. She said that there were tiny beings who knew a better way. If they could teach us how to harness the abyss, mayhap we can stand against Lady Ystride and her minions. Unfortunately, I haven't the foggiest who these tiny beings might be. Really? 'Cause I do. Hey, Moggy. But isn't one of the new visitors from below? Are you searching for something? If so, just ask. I pride myself on being the second most well-informed Moogle here, Kupo. I'm looking for Moogle Dark Knights. Wow, that's a rather grim way of living. Moogles, Jilly. Moogles. Isn't it? Can't say I've ever heard of knights so infatuated with darkness. Really? Then you've never spent a single day in any high school in America. But I think I might know why she bade you visit us. Go ahead and fetch your friends. We have an awful lot to talk about, Kupo. Fluffy floating marshmallows. I squished them. Julie. Welcome to Mogholm, Kupo. The little one must be Riel, which makes the big one Sid, right? Yes, I presume you were one of the tiny beings of whom the dragon spoke. Riel, say something to the Moogle. Riel. Riel. Sick of this charade. You tell me to talk, but then you refuse to listen. You tell me you're doing this for me, but then you go on about the darkness and the abyss. Am I supposed to be grateful when you come back covered in blood? When I put you back together so you could do it again? You dragged me to halfway across the world so you could discover a new way to kill yourself, and you tell me it's for my sake? Why are we here, Sudoku? Tell me the real reason. Riel, of course it's for your sake. You certainly had a lot of practice saying it, haven't you? I'm sure the next fair maiden will appreciate it. What are you saying? It's not like that, Riel. And you, say something, damn you. I think I'm beginning to understand this whole darkness concept, Kupo. Harnessing the power of your emotions or some such, yes? I'm reminded of an ancient legend about a Moogle named Mog. Rather simple name. I know, but those were simpler times, Kupo. Anyway, Mog had a penchant for dancing, and... Wait, what does dancing have to do with the dark arts? Everything, Kupo. Everything. The point is, your master was absolutely right when he told you to submit to the flame. You just never figured out what he meant by that. Better late than never, Kupo. Master Moggy will show you the way. First, you two Dark Knights will need to pull 4 sprigs of palmwort each. Hop to it, Kupo. I fail to see what purpose this serves, but fine. You will have your precious palmwort. Oh, and Riel could stay here with us while you're away. Let's go, Ashran. I kind of love the fact that even the game's storyline itself never misses a chance to kind of make fun of the Dark Knight storyline. You know what I mean? Even the game kind of likes to take the piss out of the Dark Knight storyline. With like, Oh, you're pursuing great darkness and emotion and violence and rage and... Okay, let me make fun of you constantly for being idiots. For being edgelords. Edgy, edgy, dance now. Yes, exactly. It's like, oh, you seek to understand greater the depths of the darkness within your soul? Go talk to some Moogles and dance and pick flowers. Hi, Sid. The real darkness was the friends we made along the way. Roll credits. Exactly, JJ. There you are, darkest dark one of the dark. Oh my god, it really is just making fun of everything about Dark Knights. I love it so much. Have you brought my palmwort? Very nice, Kupo. That must have kept you busy for a while. For your next trial, you must cull Tula hands, Kupo. He's just making it up. Am I running his errands again like I was before for the other Moogles? Rather, a lot of them have been sighted on the road to Asa. If you wait there long enough, they're sure to show up, Kupo. Riel? Oh, you needn't worry about her. She's off playing with some friends of mine, Kupo. Just focus on the trial and wait for me and Asa when you're finished. Probably doing something to help Riel. Or just taking her mind off of all this nonsense, or they're doing some sort of ritual or something, who knows. While we're busy running chores, basically. All of you, follow me. Get away from that guy. And come out here. There we go. Much better. Oh yeah, I forgot I have an OGCD AoE attack. Now let me see this. Julie getting started on a Moogle drawing. Oh no, Asa doesn't have a teleporter. I'll just have to fly there. Ooh, level sync battle, huh? Are you gonna lock me out of this one for my party too? Yup, of course. What the hells are we doing, Ashran? What could Moogles possibly know about mastering the dark arts? Wahaha, foolish fools. Right then, what's all this? While you two were busy gathering Palmort and slaying Tulahans, we kidnapped Riel, Kupo. Mwahaha. That's the only way I can possibly voice these Moogles, because I know this is all just some game they're playing for our benefit, basically. Oh yes, Kupo, we've had so much fun playing together. So much fun indeed. They've literally just been playing games with her and stuff. So much fun that we thought we might keep her here forever. Wahaha. You wouldn't dare. You don't believe us? Go and look. You'll never find her, Kupo. Not in a million years. Wahaha. She's ours, Kupo. You'll never see her again. Wahaha. You furry little shites. Give her back to me now, or I swear I'll kill every last one of you and burn your village to cinders. Jesus, dude. Ready to rip that palm off your head and shove it down your goddamn throat. Jesus, dude. Great. Beating up Moogles. Yeah. The fact that Sid's like freaking out at these Moogles, like he's gonna slaughter their children and like just completely losing it. Holy crap. Next. Good King Muggle Mog, good King Mog. Yep, exactly. Playing the Muggle Mog music. Yeah, not even bothering to get out of there. I've got you guys done for. Every time you get into a fight with Moogles, that's like the only song they have for any of them. It's a good one, though. Ouch, you really could hurt someone carrying on like that, Kupo. Moogles making Sid cry, yep. That's the bloody point. Now tell me where she is if you want to live. Wait, wait! Is he sleeping? Why do you want her back so badly, Kupo? What kind of question is that? You kidnapped her. You don't seem to like having her around that much anyway, right? It's just a burden to you, so why do you care what happens to her? Uh-huh. Gotta teach him a lesson. I swore an oath to protect her. That's what we Dark Knights do. You think that will give you strength enough to protect her? Duty and honor? I'll tell you what you need, Kupo. Sid's face. Sid's face there was great. I love that. Just completely dumbstruck face. Whence comes true strength to defend the meek? Is it honor? Is it justice? How bland? Could it be that the darkness is born of a light, a flame burning for another? How grand! Moogles are the worst and the best all in one. 'Tis love, all powerful shining love. Sid. Rather blunt, I'll admit, but subtlety doesn't seem to be your strong suit, Kupo. Riel. Well, here we are. Go on, Riel, say your piece. I know you and Frey were trying to do right by your master. Julie. That you came to my defense because you believed that's what he would have wanted. I know you only did that because you believed it would make you stronger. So all you truly care about is killing more Temple Knights. I've seen how you look at them, how you curse them under your breath, how you relish every opportunity to cut them down. So don't tell me that it's all been for me. Don't tell me that Frey died for me. Everything I've done for my mother and my father, for my master, and yes, most of all, for me. I haven't been honest with you, nor with myself. For that I am sorry. We'll stand for you in this coming trial, but after, what happens after will be your decision. Good. That's a promise. All dancing around the bard. Ah, that's a heck of a sound effect carrying over after that entire cutscene. Very little bastards had us fooled, huh? Well, they had you fooled. I pretty much understood what they were gonna do from the beginning. That they were just trying to teach you a lesson. Shame their wisdom is bollocks. I mean, really now, love? That's what you need to harness the abyss? Yes. Yes, it is. It absolutely is. I suppose there's something to be said for caring deeply for your charge, but no. No, I will not give in. I will not give those cretins even a sliver of credit. This was an utter waste of time, and that's that. So bad. Still, I am glad to have come to an understanding with Riel. We should return to Ishgard. The hour of the trial draws close. Come along, Riel. Sid. He is so exceedingly trapped in his, like, high school phase that it's hilarious. Right? Like, yes, obviously love plays a factor in— No, I can't accept that. I refuse. It's all darkness. It can't be love. How am I supposed to crawl in my skin with love? Oh, 1 hour until maps. Okay. Probably won't be getting around to anything after All Saints, but we should be able to finish this in All Saints in an hour. It was about Riel's age when I came to Ishgard. My parents, they said we would find a better life here. When the Temple Knights we had shown mercy returned, they let us choose the order in which we would die. That would be their mercy to us, they declared. I watched my parents kneel in the dirt. Look away, they said, but I could not. At last, when it was my turn, I knelt and prepared to follow them into death. Closed my eyes. When I opened them, a man in black stood before me, hand outstretched. So I took it. Defend the meek, punish the wicked, Yep, it was all but a convenient excuse to indulge in vengeance. She deserves better than me, but there is no one else. One more battle, Ashrin. Let's see it done. Mayhap in this final battle I can serve as my master intended. There's Carven Spit. Threefold attack with a potency 510, instant ability. So that's my single target OGCD. That's why they share a cooldown. Because they're your OGCD attack for either single or multi-target. Alright. Countess Stride's missive arrived while you were away. We're to meet her in the Western Highlands, away from prying at... Seriously? Every version of the trial by combat I've seen so far takes place in the church. They have their own arena and everything. Of course she wants us to meet her away from prying eyes, right? So she can have 50 knights swarm us, and I can slaughter every one of them because they're scum. She's gone to great lengths to conceal her husband's deeds, so it comes as no surprise that she'd prefer to settle this in secret. I don't know what's waiting for us out there, but if aught should happen to me, keep Riel safe. Right then, I believe she wanted a word with you before we left. Every aspect of what's happening here plays right into Lady Astride's wants, right? She's going to break the trial by combat and attack us with dozens of knights, undoubtedly. And even if we kill all of them, it's not going to clear our names at all, because no one will be there to witness it, who will actually attest to what happened. I made it this far without you, Ash. I want you to know that I'm truly grateful for the time we shared. You, Sturgu, and Frey taught me so much about the world, about what it means to fight for another, and what it means to fight for yourself. We're going to finish this together, the three of us. Not else to say, really. To Twin Pools, then. Let's not keep the Countess waiting. Okay. Probably gonna make me leave the group one last time. But then we should be on to All Saints Wake. After I have a long flight all the way across the map. Pretty sure I have finished this one. Yeah. JJ is getting beat by Marcel Champ in Triple Triad. Oh god. I always end up getting so ticked off with Triple Triad. I generally would just like leave Triple Triad till you've gone through so much of the other content in the game that you just picked up cards from doing dungeons and trials and all that sort of stuff. And gotten some stronger ones. But given how many hours you have in this game, I'm pretty sure you have the stronger ones, so. Allowed to have 3 3-star cards, 1 4 and 1 5. We're early. Well, it's not as though I have pressing business elsewhere. Enjoy a moment's respite with me. And, yep, gotta go one last time. Alright, let's finish this Dark Knight storyline. With one more showing by the Knights of how scum they are and how they don't even uphold their own rules. Undoubtedly. You came. A wise decision. You have his eyes, his nose, his lips. Every time I look at you, I see more and more of him, and it sickens me. Riel is not her father. You had no right to punish her for what he did. Who are you to stand in judgment of me? I have every right. I bore that monster into this world, and by the Fury I shall send it to the 7th hell. You're so bloody fond of it, you can follow it there. So far, this looks like a reasonable trial by combat. I mean, she's 3 against 2, so that's a little much, but otherwise, until a bunch of knights come running out of the woodwork during the fight, undoubtedly, to attack us too. It's just us now, no one else. Remember Frey's conjury. Protect us, and we'll protect you. Right then. Okay, so we do have our own conjurer as well. Yep, they're the other knights. But then, you know, Stride knew she didn't stand a freaking chance against 2 Dark Knights from the get-go, so of course she cheated. She may be a scumbag, but she's not entirely stupid. That's right, everybody gather up on Riel like that, so I can just spam my AoE and kill all of you at once. Oh, look, there's that jackass knight. Kill them, all of you. Monster abomination, yeah, blah, blah, blah. All the same. Garbage as usual. We done yet, Yestrad? I mean, you can try and heal your knights all you want, but I'm going to damage them faster than you can. My sins for laying down with your enemies. Oh, God. Idiot. Fury doesn't care, Stride. She really doesn't care about this nonsense. There you go. Like 30 of your knights dead and you too. Ah! Damn you. Get out of my way. Why? Why? Why do you care so much what happens to it? You're not the first person to ask me that. Once you might have understood. For everything that you are, that you have done, you are still her mother. Go. Shall not meet again. Oh, but we will. We will, knight. I promise you that. I will follow you to the ends of the world if I must, so long as it lives, I must. Fine, we'll kill you next time. See, you fool, the Fury wills it. Yep, she's completely lost her mind. Turns out her husband was a heretic and she couldn't bear it, so she's completely lost it. Totally deranged. How great your love for her. Far greater than any you ever bore me. For a long time I prayed for forgiveness. Prayed you would take me in your arms and hold me as you did before. I know that shall never come to pass. I will pray for you, Mother. You might find peace in her halls. Yup. Alone, receive of us this woman, your humble servant. Raise her up to your bosom and grant her glory everlasting. Hey, at least your daughter gave you your last rites. Better than you deserve. Holy crap. Oh well. So what now? Go back to Ishgard. Together. As you wish. Always nice to see those nice little messed up moments in some of these storylines. It's like, there's no good outcome for that encounter. Her mother's completely lost her mind. Either we get hunted down by her for the rest of our lives, or we just end it here. All seems so simple in retrospect. The moment I stopped trying to find the answer, there it was. All that anger, all that rage, born of a fervent desire to protect that which we hold most dear. So you're still committed to your path, then? And you, if you will have me. You'll need to talk to me more. And listen. I can't stand the silence, you know. There's no shame in sharing the weight, Sid. We can bear it together, for ourselves and for others. Right then. Getting him to talk to you more is going to be like pulling teeth. Two of us will manage on our own, Trin. There may be others who know of Riel's heritage. If they come, we will be ready. Granted, we could simply leave Ishgard, but that would leave the people at the mercy of the powers that be. We cannot do that now, and neither can Riel, I think. We all need a cause. So what will yours be? For whom will you stand? Pretty much everyone in the universe. But for now, my friends. So you shall. Walk the path is to suffer, to sacrifice. Justice demands no less. We must never lose sight of why we chose to walk it. God's help me, those Moogles were onto something, weren't they? Sid. Depths of the abyss, you hear a whisper. It's interesting that I didn't see Frey at all this quest line. Dark day's night. What am I called now? Black blood. Okay, I'll use that. Why not? My first set of actual artifact gear? Yep. Okay, then I don't... No, I do, I think. No, I've run all of the other tank... I'll worry about that later. Dang. Okay, so if I set that, then now it should tell me if... Yeah, it's still part of one of my sets. Yeah, that fits. Is this Sid's armor? I guess Frey's armor was very similar, if not the same, though. But yeah, this one's definitely modeled after Sid's armor. Maybe both of them. I can't remember exactly what Frey's looked like, if it was the exact same or not. But anyway, I may keep that, actually. I'll put it in my glamour dresser. Alright. Ready for All Saints Wake now. So that is... I can't remember where All Saints is taking place. Which town is All Saints taking place in? Is it Gridania? Hmm. It is... Adventurers Guild, blah blah blah, investigator. In Gridania. Okay, yeah, it is Gridania. It's Gridania. I like that. I'm like, I don't remember which town it's taking place in. You guys are just like, no clue. Phone's off. Some pretty bad news about... Oh. Sorry about that, JJ. I don't think this would be... Yeah, that won't work in the armoire. Oh, jeez. That really does suck, JJ. I hope he's okay. Or I hope he'll be okay. Okay, let's see. It's in Gridania. It's almost certainly going to be at Miketo's. Oh yeah, I forgot something I wanted to show you guys. I ended up, there it is. Doing my 2nd month subscription, which means now I have Cloud's outfit. Guess that'll be my costume for Halloween. There we go. Just remember, pretty much everyone will be really tall compared to me. I think I made my Catboy pretty short, even on the Catboy side of things. Perfect head pat height. Just beating pets. Okay. Alright, let's go. No? Not here. Julie? Oh, there he is. All clowns wake. Hello there, friend. You have the look of a seasoned adventurer about you, and I would know. What with my superior powers of deduction. If you could spare the time, I could use your assistance in a matter I'm investigating at this moment. Ah, thank you. Pray tell me, are you familiar with the Continental Circus? Muting me so you can read. People of Eorzea know them as a traveling troupe of entertainers who visit whenever All Saints' Wake is upon us. However, in actuality, they are a band of void-sent fiends in disguise. That is not to say they get up to anything that goes beyond the realm of mere mischief. So he can voice it for me, yep. No, they are generally harmless, which is why I've been content to observe them from afar. Bizarrely, I am yet to see any sign of them this time around, despite the festivities being so close at hand. Damn, okay, fine. JJ. That said, I do not mean to say that things have been uneventful of late. A rather peculiar gentleman known as the Scarlet Snout has appeared to fill the vacuum of absurdity left by the circus. Most suspicious, as I'm sure you will agree. Which is why I set about investigating the matter. However, things have not quite gone to plan. I was hoping you might be able to help me look into this strange character. You think you could spare some time to ask the residents of Gridania about the Scarlet Snout? Not sure I ever expected that sentence, but okay. Ah, you have my thanks. I shall continue to do my part in the meantime. Pray alert me should you learn aught of interest. Jesus, they're like, yeah. I didn't bother to open my map and look and didn't realize I'd be running quite this far. Oh well. Yeah, I didn't realize it was quite as far as it turned out to be. Thanks, JJ. Is that an Atomos minion? Atrophied Atomos. Fellow with a red nose? Why, no. I've heard nothing of such a man, and I most certainly haven't been invited to a holiday feast organized by such an individual. Perish the thought. About this feast. Alright, I'll tell you all I know. I was heading home from an errand when this fellow with a most prominent proboscis approaches me and asks if I'd visit him at his house. Said he needed someone to share his toys and sweets with. Same time, he made me assure him that I would tell no one of this offer, or that he even spoke to me at all. If he found out about this, I don't know what would happen. Promise me you won't tell anyone else. Let's see what else we got. We got Kirby, we got, is that Alphino or Alice? And we got Orchifant. I'm sure both Alphino and Alice would have just yelled at me for that, but whatever. Man with a red nose. Psst, listen. It's just between the two of us. I've met the man of whom you speak. In fact, he even invited me to a banquet of sorts. Yes, I was relaxing by the river the other night when I suddenly heard a voice that I couldn't quite place. I turned around and see a man dressed in a motley standing behind me. Got to talking. Befitting his appearance, he's quite the jovial fellow. After a pleasant little chat, he invited me to dinner at his home in the coming days. I called it a banquet, but he assured me that it would be a modest affair with only him and a few of his newfound friends. He also swore me to secrecy. No doubt he doesn't want strangers to come and crash the event. So don't tell anyone else I told you about this, alright? Yeah. Yes, this is all very sus. Weird pig man inviting people to his house for a feast. Shut up. Can't say I've seen anyone matching the description myself. Now that you mention it, I remember a friend of mine saying she saw an odd character wandering about here the other day. Stuck with me because she said he was dressed up in odd garb, almost like that of a jester. I guarantee that was the man you're looking for, but it sounds too similar to be a coincidence, yes? That is a heck of a scythe, JJ. Is that something from Endwalker? Design is great. Ah, so you're looking for this so-called Scarlet Snout as well, are you? Well, tough luck. I'm gonna beat you to him. See, I've heard that he's a well-heeled bloke who lives nothing more than to share his fortune with his friends. Second extreme scythe. That's a really cool design. Ever since then, I've been searching high and low for him. Even if I did know anything, damned if I'm gonna share it with anyone. Okay then. Yeah, I can imagine. These moon weapons probably all look really cool. Ah, you're back. Did you glean anything of interest, perchance? You have the bow, but you can't equip it yet? Yeah. Inviting total strangers to his abode and swearing them to secrecy. Most suspicious indeed. As I highly doubt he is inviting these people out of the kindness of his heart. Something is afoot here. Speaking of which, I was able to uncover some new information myself. It seemed most sightings of the Scarlet Snout occurred by the river. I suspect it would be relatively easy to spot him if we staked out the area. And yet I am hesitant to go myself. I've been asking around for so long now that it is likely our suspect knows me and is taking pains to avoid me. I am loath to impose upon your kindness. Might I ask you to take care of this alone? Promise that I'll be watching from a safe distance and will not hesitate to lend a helping hand should you need it. Thank you ever so much. Now, we've no time to lose. Let us hurry along to the riverbank. Yes, right by the Leatherworkers Guild should give us a good vantage point. Is it below or above? Nope, definitely below. Scarlet Snout, huh? Should be interesting. Say there, mister! No, not there. Here. Over here. Okay. Greetings, my friend. It is a pleasure to make your acquaintance. Creepy enough. Oh dear me, why the cold reception? Surely my appearance doesn't frighten you? Actually. Truly, but how could that be? Why, I dress like this so I can bring laughter and levity to one and all. But where are my manners? I should introduce myself. I am Papa Gruff, a humble cloud. Would you care to share your name with me? Such a pleasant name. Brings a smile right to my face. That feels like we're thick as thieves already. But how to commemorate our newfound friendship, huh? Oh, but of course. Why don't you join me at my humble abode for a feast? Swear you haven't lived until you've been to one of my banquets. I ask only one favor. You're to tell no one about this. Wouldn't do if some random stranger barged in on a gathering of friends, yes? And should I find out you have gone against my wishes, well... Ah, but I jest. That's what I do, you see. I would dream of harving even a flea. You have nothing to worry about, nothing at all. Uh-huh. Any road, come meet me under the Bent Branch Meadows Bridge whenever you're ready. I'd be more than happy to show you the way to my home. Well, ta-ta for now. It was ominous, yeah. Yes, it was, JJ. It's fucking ominous. Oh, yeah, Bent Branch Meadows. It's... There we go. Under the Bent Branch Meadows Bridge. Oh, crap. Screwed up. You're supposed to go talk to the Adventurers Guild guy first. It's like, where's our quest marker? Buddy? Oh. Oh my god, he's right back where we were a second ago. Completely missed that part. So, that was our man, was it? Must say, his appearance was every bit as distinctive as the rumors said. Pray tell, did he invite you to his feast as he did the others? I had a feeling this was how things might play out. While his actions are most suspicious, it is impossible to tell exactly what his goal is, whether or not he has any malicious intent. I suppose our best option is to play along for the time being. I'd ask you to head to Bent Branch Meadows and observe things from a safe distance. If it seems the snout is up to no good, we'll put a stop to it straight away. I myself shall first rendezvous to the Adventurers Guild in order to deliver my report. Let's rendezvous at our destination when we're both ready. Okay, now to Bent Branch. Riding in style. And we have 4 people, so it'd be just like Final Fantasy 15. The boys all riding in style. Afford you a good vantage point of the precise location the Scarlet Snout gave you. Observe from a distance the hope that he reveals himself. Ah, welcome, welcome, one and all. It is with great pleasure that I welcome you here today. Perhaps it's a bit too formal for the occasion. Let's try this again. My friends, welcome to the House of Gruff. By all means, make yourselves at home. The heck are you carrying on about over here? I hear you from mom's away. My beloved wife, what brings you here? Brings me here? Why, our dear son and I were worrying you might burst a lung screaming like that. Mama Gruff and Little Gruff. Oh, Papa, Mumsy has told me all about the party. I can't wait to meet all of your new friends. Yes, darling, I'm sure it's going to be an absolutely splendid time. No doubt your father here has invited sheer multitudes of illustrious guests. Isn't that so, Papa? But of course, my sweet. Don't you worry, I can assure you the event will be quite the spectacle. Just think of all those innocent fools sauntering casually to our abode, blissfully unaware that they are in fact marching towards their doom. Oh, how I love seeing the terror on their faces when they realize their fates. It is truly to die for, quite literally for them. Yes, with the fear we've extracted from the depths of their very souls, we can summon forth our fiendish friends and hold the banquet of our dreams. The night of devilry shall finally be upon us. Uh-huh. Night of devilry? Is that something fun? It will be the most fun you've had, little one. Admittedly, I have yet to experience it myself, but I've heard enough of the legends to know it will not disappoint. Any road, our honored guests are scheduled to arrive any moment now. Head back to the venue, my dear family. I shall return anon. Come on, Lysander, you can be Gladio. Or actually, maybe I'm Gladio, even though I'm tiny. Because I'm the Dark Knight. Back from Bent Branch, are you? Pray tell me, what exactly did you witness there? Good gods. Sounds like a plot most foul indeed. Fortunately, help is at hand. Upon hearing my report, the guild saw fit to dispatch an expert in matters of the occult to aid us in getting to the bottom of this. I'm most certain he will be able to help us come up with an effective way to thwart the Snout's villainy. Let me know when you're ready and I shall introduce you to him. Ooh, who's this gonna be? Feast to remember, pumpkin cookie and clowning around. Ready to proceed with our investigation, are you? Excellent. Allow me to introduce you to our esteemed collaborator. This is Mark, a specialist in matters of the occult, dispatched by the guild to assist in apprehending the nefarious Papa Gruff. A pleasure to make your acquaintance. Before we go any further, I wish to ensure that I have a grasp of the situation as it stands. If it's quite alright with you, pray share all you have learned about our quarry thus far. I see. Quite fascinating indeed. It was all as I read in that tome. But my apologies, I tend to get lost in my own thoughts sometimes. Let me begin by giving you a brief introduction to the so-called Night of Devilry, or at least as I understand it. It is said that during All Saints' Wake, the saints are invited to banquets in the heavens each and every night. At such time, the world below is left unprotected, and fiends summoned by the ogre Pumpkinhead are free to wreak havoc on the defenseless denizens. One fiend in particular is said to be especially boisterous. I speak of the one known as the Doomsday Clown. Though perhaps you know him better as Scarlet Snout or Papa Gruff. In any event, they are all the same most nefarious personage. If the texts are to be believed, those who set foot in his domain are fated never to return. Say, just listening to this tale is enough to make my hair stand on end. That said, it seems we have quite a task on our hands even attempting to save his would-be victims. Have we no way of protecting ourselves once inside his lair? Thought you would never ask. Pray, feast your eyes on these fine creations of mine. Present to you two artifacts I have recreated by referencing a number of ancient tomes, together with some of my own personal touches, of course. Behold the fiendish lantern and a phial of warding holy water. But what do? You must wonder. Well, they allow me to explain. First of all, the fiendish lantern emits a certain wavelength of light that void scent absolutely detest. As for the warding holy water, it not only protects the holder's soul from being stolen, but also enables one to rescue the lost souls of others and return them to their mortal frames. I've not yet had the opportunity to test them and thus cannot vouch for their effectiveness, but I am very much hoping that they will serve you well, for both our sakes. Uh-huh. It's like, wait, what? Wait, you mean there's no guarantee that... Uh-huh. Of course. Ah, but it matters not. We face a potential crisis here, and beggars cannot be choosers in times of need. My friend, are you willing to put your faith in Mark's creations and do what needs to be done? Even if Mark's creations don't work, I'm pretty sure I could take on some void scent. Excellent. In the meantime, I shall do my best to ensure that the Scarlet Snout is not able to lure anyone else into his trap. Speaking of the Snout, I've also heard another rumor. Apparently he's been handing out odd pumpkin cookies to those who attend his feast. you come into possession of such a confection, might you show it to me when you return? So you're saying I shouldn't eat the pumpkin cookie? Okay then. Splendid. Before you go, allow me to furnish you with a link pearl. Rest assured that I shall do my damnedest to support you from afar after you enter the Dread Clown's personal domain. Also, should you wish to know aught more about the items with which I have furnished you, just say the word. I shall return to Miketo's amphitheater and see that no other frightening hijinks ensue. You found out what you would about the snout. Visit me there. Okay then. Oh gee, it's a light party instance, so it's perfect. Topograph down here? Yep. If it isn't my friend. Terribly sorry for the delay. Your timing couldn't be better. I'm pleased to report that I've finished preparing for the festivities. Let my loyal Harlequin guide know once you're ready, and he'll be more than happy to show you the way to the venue. Ooh. Access to Phantom's Feast seasonal instance. Speak with the Harlequin guide under the Bent Branch Meadow Bridge or in the Acorn Orchard. Light party instance. There are no class, job, or level requirements. Nice, so we can be what we want. Parties that register with less than 4 members will be filled out automatically. Yep, perfect. It's like unsynced, so we don't have to have a healer, and we can just be what we want. I'm frightfully sorry for having kept you waiting. Do you wish to head to the banquet now? Master Gruff is eagerly anticipating your arrival. It's like actual ghosts and ghouls and goblins and stuff, but in the most comical way they appear. I love it. What the? Oh, I lost my first bar. Okay. So I guess we're not using, like, actual class skills here. We're just using the lantern and the holy water. Right then. Excellent. I'll do all in my power to assist you in thwarting a Gruff clan's vile scheme. Sure to make use of the fiendish lantern I gave you. Should you encounter any void scent? Yeah, we can just, like, instantly kill them with the lantern. So we don't even really need to do anything class-wise. Or first, as soon as we queued in, I was like, oh, let me turn on my tank stance, only to realize my bar was gone and had been replaced with the pet hot bar or whatever, right? This is so goofy and I love it. Oh yeah, auto heal penalty and no actions allowed. Yeah, HP regeneration and actions turned off altogether. Such a goofy dungeon and I love it. Looks like they're using the Tamtara tile set, if not the full-on Tamtara dungeon, which is absolutely fitting. Well, hello there, little Gruff. Ha ha ha, as he runs away. Wonder what a boss battle is even gonna be like with our skills being just these 3. New friend, let's play together here forever and ever and ever and ever. Yeah, come play with us. forever and ever and... Oh, I see. Run over them to open them. This is weird and kind of hilarious. It's kind of like the Air Force One in the Gold Saucer, right? Get all these little ones and avoid the bad ones. All these different scores. This is such a weird boss fight, and I love it. Got a little too greedy a couple of times and took some bombs to the face. Can't relate. This is such a goofy event. It's awesome. Look up. Oh my god. Ghost arrows. Oh, here comes Mama Gruff. My banquets, friends, pray join me in the dining room so I can we all can feast. Well, I will say, Mark's tools seem to be working wonderfully here. What do you got for us? Right, eat your fill. We want your soul to be nice and plump when we devour it. Strangely enough, the food appears to be entirely safe. It's just you eat your fair share and try to keep Mama Gruff in a good mood. Oh great, so now we have to race to eat food? It's so weird. These are some of the weirdest boss fights ever. This whole dungeon is super hilarious, man. It's funny you having to like run up to someone when they're in the middle of an exquisite dish and like cover them by killing the clown that's chasing after them. That's like the best part of this whole thing, is that despite how hilarious and goofy this whole thing is, the battles have like real mechanics to them. Right? It's not just a joke, it's a joke with actually pretty well-made fights. Wait, what's up here? That's the direction we're supposed to be going, then what's all this? Just a couple of extra souls. And enemies, looks like. Yeah, they literally just took the Tamtara dungeon and, like, put a bunch of Halloween decorations and stuff all over it. The little ghosts holding hands. Open the mini-map. What the? The mini-map is Halloweened out too? That's a good catch. The mini-map is even decorated for Halloween. Yeah. This is great. Oh, it is. It's a ballroom for everyone to, like, dance in. Hey, buddy. Okay, then. Let's see, how do we do this? Oof. Oh, out of charges. Gotta save the captive souls, too. So we have to like juggle back and forth between the charges that we have. Or there's just going to be so many summon that we don't have enough charges and we have to dodge a bunch of mechanics while we're at it. Okay. Oh. Okay. Wow, this is a real, actual, like, serious fight. Even with us not being able to legitimately fight with our skills or anything, this is a real serious fight. Oh, bunch them all up, yeah. That does actually make sense. Oof. Stealing all my precious souls? Never! Holy moly. That was like a legit fight. It was interesting. Well, okay then. That was very weird and interesting. Then back to Keto. Yep, back to Miketo. Ah, there you are. Glad to see you return from the spectral realm in one piece. I say, did Mark's inventions provide adequate aid? They actually worked perfectly, dude. Wow, I have 6 pumpkin cookies? Wonder what the extras are used for. Relieved I am to hear that. Small wonder the man came so highly recommended. Of course, I must thank you for risking your life and limb to put them to use. Thanks to you, we can rest assured that the souls of the Gridanian people are safe from the fiend's trickery. Full glad to finally lay my eyes upon this rumored cookie as well. And just to be safe, I took the liberty of advising the other invitees not to attend the feast for their own good. I am concerned, however, that some of them did not seem so keen on heeding my instructions. If you find any that have gone on ahead, pray save as many of them as you can, so that means you can rerun the dungeon like as many times as you want during the event. Now that we know that Mark's creations can be relied upon, no reason to think we should not be able to rescue everyone from the Snout's clutches. What the? Papa, where have all my new friends gone? Don't worry, sweetheart. Father will sort this all out. What the heck were those abominable trinkets anyway? Why did you not warn me that one of those despicable adventurers might crash our party? Oh, my beloved, pray calm your heart. That adventurer fellow was one thing, but rest assured that none of our ordinary guests will be equipped with such artifacts. We shall have our fun soon enough, believe you me. What's more, I found someone who has volunteered to help us in our quest. They say the best approach is to just wander around the towns, shouting out invitations to anyone within earshot. But just imagine how many guests they'll manage to lure here with such a bold approach. Now, listen to me. Be sure to invite as many people as possible, alright? The more terror, the better, I say. Your wish is my command, Master Gruff. This will be a fine All Saints wake indeed. That said, I do wonder who this mysterious new acquaintance might be. Rest assured that I will be keeping close watch on the Scarlet Snout to make sure that his baleful plans never come to fruition. I will see to it that none of these expected visitors attend the banquet. Then, when he comes out to ascertain what has gone amiss, we will strike with an expert team assembled by the Adventurers Guild, putting an end to the villainy once and for all. In the meantime, I ask that you pray go and rescue anyone the Snout has already managed to lure into his domain. That would doubtless encourage him to abandon his scheme even sooner. Pumpkin cookies and clowning around cosmetics. Now attempt the Phantom's Feast seasonal instance again by speaking with the Harlequin Guide in either Miketo or the Acorn Orchard. Successfully complete the instance will earn you pumpkin cookies. Exchange cookies for items and equipment by speaking with the Shady Smock in Miketo's Amphitheater. Also speak with the Genial Geyser. And join the Marvelous Masquerade in the Haunted Manor. Well then. Winners Club. Alright. This is techniques for painting an appropriate spooky clown pattern on one's face. Okay, so it's clown face makeup. Oh, these need to go down here because they're going in my dresser or armoire. Continental Circus, the Publicist, Genial Geyser. Fancy part in our most marvelous masquerade. I can assure you that it will be a devilishly good time. Haunted Manor, huh? Huh. Okay then. What's going on here? I mean, I get this is the Hawk Manor layout, but what exactly is it? Here's footprints, so I guess follow the footprints? JJ? Change into NPCs? Glamour Weaver? Well, hello there. Something? Me? Never. I am but a fun-loving imp, here to help my fellow revelers enjoy the wake. I can fashion you a very convincing guise for the masquerade. All I need is for you to recall a journey unforgettable, traverse your memories, and tell me what you see. Conflict of 1,000 years, realm anew. Now think of someone remarkable you encountered in that time. Someone powerful. Yes, that's it. Really, Julie? Yours was Nashu? Huron woman, Mikote man, crimson of both hair and eye. Oh, Graha. Darlian man who hates to be outdone. Charlie, a man admired by many. Charming, compassionate, Lalafell, lady of noble birth. Heroine of unmatched in loyalty and valor. Rogadin, woman of unshakable conviction. A jolly woman. Kote, woman famed as a peerless songstress. Loyal Mikote, who assists a gentleman. Okay. Nashu, impressively inquisitive nature, Huron gentleman. That would be Hildebrand. Okay, Julie, now we match. And it's the messed up version of Hildebrand, too. What else are we even supposed to be doing in here? Oh, this one's all Halloweened up, too, this mini-map. Just funky NPC time. There's nothing else even in here. Hey, Gra. Is that the guy from, is it Stormblood or Shadowbringers? I think it's the one from Stormblood. I haven't actually played through it yet, though. Magni, yeah. Yeah, it doesn't seem like there's much else here. Wait, I'll be Sadhu. Just Sadhu just spinning around. Alright, let me see. Yeah. Aside from the dressing up like NPCs, it seems to be just a Halloweened out version of Hawk Manor. Oh, it's like that every year? Okay. Who else? Oh, there's the circus vendor. Okay, so we need pumpkin cookies to get the whole clown outfit. I have enough for the top, the bottoms, and that's it. I'd still need 2, 4, 6 more. But at the very least, there we go. Oh, you guys are heading for maps? Alright, I'll see you guys later. Oh, wow. That's a heck of an outfit, Lysander. Yeah, it was a lot of fun hanging out with you guys and running all this stuff today. Let's see, I need 5 more of these pumpkin cookies in order to get the whole outfit. Let me see. I want to try and drag you guys along with me. I'm gonna see what happens if I go back into the dungeon again. Hopefully, sorry. Kept you waiting. Wish to go to the banquet. I'm gonna see how many cookies I end up with if I run this dungeon. If they only give you 1 each time, or if they're gonna give me a few. Because I need a total of 6 to get all the other pieces. Should probably get rid of the sword for this, because they don't use it anyway. It's actually like super easy to understand this dungeon too. That's part of what I like about it. It's like they take away all your abilities and everything, but you spend like 5 seconds in this dungeon, encounter your first ghost and your first captive soul, and it's like really easy to understand exactly what you're supposed to do in here. And yet everything else just sort of builds around that. Real like boss mechanics and real AoEs and stuff built around this thing of just using these 2 abilities. So a Verminion player, an Ultimate Legend who isn't waiting for any of us. And then of the Silver Lining, I think is an ARR MSQ title, I believe. Okay. For some reason, there was a part of me that thought that if you let the pumpkins stay in the AoE too long, they'd get, like, blown up and you wouldn't be able to get them in time. But I guess not. Plus, I don't think we're actually gaining... Yeah, it's not even like we're fighting for a high score or anything. We just have to get a certain amount before we're done, and it just keeps going, so... we're fine. Wonder if the... I'm trying to think about what the number of cookies you get after the dungeon could be based on. The only thing I can see that's really keeping track of a score or anything is like the number of souls you save. So maybe it's attached to that somehow. All right, time to eat. Should probably try to watch Ashard's back and make sure nothing sneaks up on him. Seems to be the less experienced player of the group. Wow, one spawned right in front of me. Oh, dang it. There we go. Such a weird, goofy dungeon. I love this place. Having the obvious, right, Tamtara and Hawk Manor both decked out in holiday, like, Halloween stuff. Yeah, some of the people in the party are just like trying to finish the dungeon as fast as possible. But I want to see about saving as many souls as I can and see if that increases the number of cookies I end up with. I like our Ultimate Legends name. Sharkzilla. Okay, that's 30. Last time I finished the dungeon, I ended up with 6, I think it was, cookies. I don't know if the captive souls you free in this final battle count, but if not, maybe it's 1 cookie for every 5 souls you save? There we go. Big group of them and then blast them. Boom. Hit at least like 3 or 4 of them at a time. Now, there we go. Big chunk. Take out big blasts of them. Okay, yeah, so these souls that we're saving here during the final fight don't really count towards our souls saved total. Rather, it's just we have to save a number of them to finish the fight. There we go. Yeah, so if it's 1 cookie for every 5 souls, that would make sense. I like your name, Sharkzilla. Seven. Yep. I got 6 cookies out of that again, so I think it's 1 cookie for every 5 souls you save. And this should be enough. Clown hat. The gloves. And the boots. And I don't care about any of the decoration stuff, so I'll grab some pumpkin prisms. Oh my god. I may need to run that dungeon 10 more times. Because that might be worth it. Okay. Let me go pop this stuff back in the... There it is. Back in my armoire. Sec. Alright. Now I'll hop in here. Drop all of this stuff in the armoire because it can all go in there. Then yeah, discard those changes. Go with this one. Go with Cloud's full outfit. Don't need that. But I may want to put on... Fortunately, I don't have anything that looks Buster Sword-ish yet. I'll get saved there. And this... No. No, no, no. None of those. Really don't care about this. Not a big fan of the design of those things anyway. Oh boy. Wow, that looks terrible and I love it. Will you be able to see wrist? No. Okay. So bad. They finished? Yeah, they finished. Send them out on one last daily session. Okay. That's where I'm going to go ahead and end it for the night. Managed to finish the Dark Knight questline. Managed to rode through the All Saints Wake with my friends. And I managed to get enough of the cookies to get myself the full outfit. Maybe I'll run it some more times for more of those pumpkin prisms, because those are kind of hilarious looking. If I do, that'll be off stream. Let's see. So I'm definitely not going to be streaming tomorrow. I think I streamed yesterday and today, so I'll probably rest a little tomorrow. Let's see what I got coming up. That takes care of Dark Knight and All Saints. I already did the Machinist to 50. So if I end up hanging out with my friends again, that'll be probably Hawk Manor with us all decked, or not Hawk Manor, Amdapor Keep Hard with all of us decked out in clown gear, and then we'll probably get back to Sky Pirates after that. Or maybe they'll want to do some of the extreme trials for mounts and stuff like that. Either way, that'll be fine. Oh. I already did Paths We Walk. Maybe I should move into the side quest that Matoya's brooms have, the one that doesn't really track the quest for you, so you have to kind of figure it out on your own. That'd be a good thing to do. Yeah, I think that might be it. If I'm hanging out with my friends next time, it'll probably be us clowning through some dungeons or maybe trials, or we'll be moving into Sky Pirates again. If I'm on my own, I think I will start the side quest with Natoya's brooms. The one it's kind of like Greatest Story Never Told from Realm Reborn. They don't really track it. You have to figure out a lot of the things all on your own without like map markers and all that sort of stuff. So that's most likely what I'll be doing next time I stream, which will most likely be on Saturday. I don't know what time exactly, but I'm probably going to take tomorrow off, so my next stream will most likely be on Saturday. And again, if anybody does want to keep up with that, I always put it out on my... I always tweet out and I always post in the Discord whenever I go live and what I'm planning to do that day. So if you are interested, then follow me there or join the Discord and you can keep up with that stuff. Anyway, thanks for hanging out with me and my friends tonight while we were playing through so much of this stuff. And hopefully I'll see you guys again later. Bye.